Afternoon practice at Andrew Hill. The Falcons went undefeated in league for the first time in school history. Really impressive since this was the first ever boys volleyball team in Andrew Hill history. Senior Joshua Noguez was a big help.
There have been many students who have gone to Andrew Hill before me, who have loved playing volleyball and they didn't have a team. They were asking all the teachers, coaches, and athletic director for one. It just never happened.
In 2020, Joshua played for the freshman baseball team. One day during practice, Joshua started to feel some discomfort in his hip.
I was feeling really tight, but I still kept on playing. And then when I went home, that's when the real pain really started. It caused muscle spasms in my hips to the point where I couldn't move or walk.
The pain was so excruciating for Joshua, he ended up passing out and was rushed to the hospital.
All I remember was just my vision starting to go blurry, and all I saw was black. It was my mom's screaming that I heard that kind of woke me up out of the blackout.
Joshua was diagnosed with femoroacetabular impingement, a condition caused by the bones in the hip joint rubbing irregularly.
I had class with him, and after the first few days that I noticed he didn't show up to school, I texted him asking if he's okay. He just informed me that he was just in a lot of pain about his hips.
Unfortunately for Joshua, the surgery was scheduled for March, which was right at the start of the pandemic, causing the surgery to be canceled.
Because the pain was so bad, I couldn't even walk. I thought surgery was my only option. Once I heard that it was canceled, I just thought everything was over. My only chance of walking again was gone.
Joshua started physical therapy and did research on his condition. He discovered the FAI Fix, an online program helping people with hip discomfort just like Joshua to get back on track.
They're physical therapists themselves, and they figured out different stretches and exercises you could do. They created kind of a self-guided physical therapy program. I don't really feel that much pain anymore.
Fast forward to 2021, the school was working to start its first ever boys volleyball program. Head coach Kathy Pimentel was already the JV girls volleyball coach. The boys would regularly ask if they can practice with the girls team.
Even when we didn't have a team yet, they were like, can I just practice with, can you teach me things, which I was willing to. And that's when the boys came to me and said, the AD is telling us we can get it started if we find a coach. Will you be our coach? And hell yeah.
We were excited. Me and Josh were excited. We wanted to help as much as possible, design the jerseys, fundraise, do as much as we can for the team.
The team raised over $8,000 through fundraising. 2022 was the first year of competing, and this season was the first in an actual league.
Again, our first year in league, these boys won 14-0. I don't even know if they knew they were gonna accomplish something like this, but from the beginning, they knew this was their goal, and I'm just happy to see them achieve it.
It was a long road to recovery for this talented senior. Many hours of physical therapy helped bring Joshua back to 100%.
This feels really great. Worked so hard for all of this. It's only our second year playing and we're already doing so good.
But for Joshua, he wants to go past 100%.
I think just his dedication and passion for wanting to get better in general, whether it's in school, sports, personally, it shines, it shows. He never thinks there's a cap at anything. Even when he gets to 100%, he's like, how can I be 101%? How can I be 102%? And again, that's in academics and in sports.
On the court, Joshua plays as a setter. Off the court, Joshua has set the future of volleyball at Andrew Hill for years to come.